Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing information, seeing the data for the very first time. So to honor your time, if you are looking for a video where the person's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll find value in this video. So I will go ahead and pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. All right, trying to play a put option here at 1170. So it needs to come up a bit more. Got close, but not quite. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, I changed the strike price, so I'm at still put just now at 1620. Let's do this. Let's go to 1520 here with 2 contracts. So I need to see this thing push up a bit more. I'll keep a close eye on it. I have an order at 1720 now. Oh, looks like I missed it. So, okay, never mind. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to pick up a contract here at 16. Got a put, so I want to see the price come down. All right, that's not totally going well. So now just trying to get out at break even. So, and okay, could have got out for a little bit of a gain and there would have been okay, but that's all hindsight. And at that point I gave that thing plenty of time. So, well, yeah, I was putzing around quite a bit, but all right, there we go. Now it's starting to come back to life again. All right, well, we'll see if this thing wants to make another push upwards, and if it does, I'll be ready. But at this point, starting off with a break-even trade, so with commissions, down a couple of dollars, I'll go ahead and pause. Well, no need to hide anything. I look pretty stupid here as this thing rolled over. Not that I was looking for the rollover anyways, but yeah, I was just a bit too soon, and it was just starting to look a little bit too sketchy, and I would rather err on the side of caution than not, and then be sitting here saying, I could have had a break-even trade, but now I'm down, fill in the blank of a much larger amount compared to break-even. So yes, in this case, I would have been completely fine, but that happens. So if you've ever been there before, where you err on the side of caution, and then you're like, oh geez, I would have been okay. Hey, you're not alone. Happens to everybody. Have an order at 1580. I'm gonna try this one again. Nope. Let's go to 2 contracts and go down to 1370. So look for a bigger move to the upside, as this might very well be a breakout. So I don't want to step in the way of it where it's at right now. So as of now, that was the right choice, as I would be down, but to be fair, it could still work out. But as of now, there, yep. I'm at 1370, so this thing needs to come up a bit more. I will go ahead and pause. I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, I'm at 1350, and for a second there, I was on the best bid. It jumped up pretty quick. That's the thing with options. Sometimes the level 2s can all of a sudden get really jumpy. So, but it's now recovered back to where it was. So, okay, never mind. Have an order at 1780. Got there, or got it at 1780. And out there for a quick little $50. Would like to see this thing come down more, and then I'd go at it with a little bit bigger size. So it's not like that was a terrible entry point, but wasn't one that I had as much of confidence in. If I had more confidence, I would have just gone up to 2 contracts. So it was still a good entry point, but would I call it like, oh my goodness, this is what dreams are made of entry point? I wouldn't call it that either. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. I have an order at 1420. So this time, let's go to 1270 now. This thing, I think, could pick up quite a bit of a surge of momentum here. To the downside, that is. Let's watch it very closely. And I'm at 1270, looking for a big surge to the downside of momentum. All right, I will pause. Well, they're about to pick up. That's the problem. These things can be kind of steady, then all of a sudden, just like that, poof. All right, I'll keep a close eye on it. I'll pause. Well, are we going to go here? Maybe. I know as soon as I pause it, it's gonna poof, and I'm gonna miss it. All right, there we starting to go. Okay. Come on, a little bit more. All right, that's the movement I was looking for. So let's go to 1220 now. And I will go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at 1170. Now adjusted it down to 1120. $10.70 now. Just need one more push to the downside. You know what, let's do this. Let's try to play off that low down there. So I'm gonna guess that to be about 970. So I'm going with 2 contracts now because I like that level quite a bit. But looking to play that yellow line down there. So there is a bit of a guessing game in options, meaning, what is the price of the contract going to be when SPY gets down to that level? Of course, assuming it happens, that's where you kind of got to guess. So my guess right now is at $9.70, which is why I have my order in right there. But we'll see if I can get that right or not. But first, let's just see if the price can even go back down there, as there's a bit of a bounce right now. Have an order at $14.50 here. In. Out for $60. If you blinked, you missed it. Let's go to $12.70 now. Like I said, if you blinked, you missed it. Very, very quick. I am now at $12.70, looking to play a put again. Let's go, that's more like $12.20. Looks to be, again, bit of the guessing game here. I will go ahead, well, I'll keep it going just in case there's a, I'm looking at this chart right here off screen, which you can't see. So that's what this decision is based off of. So I can obviously only show you so much on the screen part of my pro. I mean, I could show you my whole monitors, but then you wouldn't be able to see everything because everything would be so small. But that's actually where this decision is coming from. So we'll see if it can push up there for another put. I will go ahead and pause for now. Have an order at 10.20. Let's go to 9.70 now. I'm at 9.70. I'll go ahead and pause. Have an order at 14.20. The bids opened up quite a bit and it was looking like potentially had a chance, but then they came back to where they are now. So I'll pause. Whoa, filled there at what was that? 2020. That happened in the blink of an eye. Crazy movement right now. That was super bizarre. So just going to try to get out here now at 20. Maybe just now 1950. Well, it is actually approaching a very valid potential bounce point here. So I'm going to try to pick one up at 18. There we go. I don't know what is going on. This is some bizarre action here. Whoa. Did you see that? And just like that, it shot up. So I made $30 on that one. That was, so I've been trading, that was, in fact, I can answer that question for you right now, just to add in a bit more context. So let me bring over my Trader View stuff. Where is it? There we go. Total number of trades. Let me make sure this is on the screen here. There we go. Total number of trades, 115. And I've made 4 today. So that was my 4th. So on my 119th trade, I've never seen that before. That was some goofy action. And then, I mean, you saw it just like that in the blink of an eye. It snapped up, took me out at 19 and then 1950. Sorry, I have no idea what I was saying, but my office started to shake and I was like, okay, that's either a huge helicopter or some sort of awesome military jets flying over. So I ran out there real quick and it was a Chinook. I think that's what they're called, with the 2 propellers. And I mean, that was amazing. I mean, it just sounded like thunder all of a sudden out there, and my son was out there. I'm running around the yard. Do you see that? Yeah. So I got the ground started to shake. I'm like, I know, my office was shaking. So I can't imagine being like an enemy, and then you just see it, like you just feel that stuff. Anyways, yes, so that was very, very bizarre. And like I said, I've had it before, and you know, my what I've been doing and it worked out fine here is you don't want to panic out. But that was, I'm glad I caught that on video because that was crazy. Like it dropped and then it wasn't really budging, and then just like that, poof, back up it went. I'm glad I did add, and I'll explain why. But I mean, the last thing I want to do is panic out right at that purple line there, which happens to be the 50 period moving average on the 5 minute. So that's why I decided, you know, I'm just going to add one right there because that would be the worst spot to like panic out. And, you know, the power of charts. So our chart's perfect. Nothing is perfect. But look at that. What a coincidence. It bounced literally right off that 50 period moving average on the 5 minute. So that's why I added where I did right there. And I wasn't quite sure how the math was going to work out. I did take a loss on my first allotment. So that one that I sold at 19, that was a loss. But then I did make some money on the 1950, which is carried me into the green there by $30. But yeah, that was bizarre. So let me know in the comments. I mean, it's 1:30 p.m. Eastern afternoon. So maybe it was just low volume type. I don't know. That was kind of unnerving though, to just see it not act very fluid at all. Okay, well, I'm glad I caught it on video. I'm glad that my strategy of not panicking out. Not that I was going for a green there. Like I said, brutally honest, I lost track of the math. I wasn't quite sure if that was going to be a modest loss, a break even, or a win. And apparently it came out to be a $30, well, with commissions, we'll call it $22 win, give or take. But yeah, I mean, if this pullback wants to continue, I'm still willing, but I'm definitely just going to be doing one contract just in case something like that happens again. But yeah, I'm glad I caught that all on video. Have an order at 1870, and again, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and go to 1770 at this point, just because as we saw, things are getting wild. So I'm trying to learn from that and just get even more kind of what appears to be a wild entry point. But if it happens, then that would already imply that a lot of the wild has been baked in. So we'll see if this wants to make another quick plunge down. Again, I'm at 1770. I will pause for now. Okay, I have an order at 1670. Oh, that was a move because it bounced right off where I was looking. All right, I'll pause. Okay, I have an order at 1520. Yes, I'm being very conservative in my entry points for the reasons that you just saw the previous time, in case this thing wants to get super crazy. All right, I will go ahead and pause. Well, and out. Very good. That's exactly why I wanted to do that. Because I got filled. Now that one worked out as I would expect. The first one work out. I got an amazing entry point and then was out in, you know, just a couple of seconds. So like I said, that is how I would have expected for it to occur. Okay, I need to stop talking. Again, I realize 1020 seems crazy, but as we're now witnessing, this has been some very, very crazy action. Okay, let's just go to 950. Did I hit something? Number lock. Let's see. Does that? There we go. All right, I will go ahead and pause. So that is all I have for you. In a weird way, excited about this one just because of the crazy, crazy action, especially that one trade that I was able to catch live as it unfolded. I know I missed the entry point on it, but that just kind of goes par for the course of how fast it moved. But overall, actually quite happy with today, given how crazy that one trade actually was. So 190 with commissions. I don't know, let's call it 175-ish, give or take, and I will move on. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button, leave a comment below. Let me know, do you trade SPX options? Have you ever seen it move that fast? Do you have any light to shed on, what was going on there? Potentially, implied volatility thing. But like I said, I'll have to think through that a bit more. But like I said, any comments, leave those down, thoughts, leave those down below for sure. And like I said, if you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button. So everybody take care. Have a good one, and thanks for watching. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.